Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Welcome to the fifth presentation of the literal reading class. The title for this presentation is Reading Comprehension Success in 20 Minutes a Day. I, Nindawati, will be the moderator and the operator. This e-book will be presented by Group C with Yon Marikusudu as the first presenter, Kipwa. And here I will Nyawati as the second presenter, Kipwa. And last is Tari Nisami as the third presenter. We have a rule in this presentation. First, during the presentation, please silence your pager, mobile phone, or any device that may be starting class. Second, during the presentation, the audience is not allowed to get out of the room. And in here we have two sections. The section is presentation section, and the last is question section. Okay? So in the presentation, I would like to call the first presentation. Please welcome to the stage Yon Marikusudu. Please give applause.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, this time I will present the first section of the book, Building Translation. From the title, we could get that we should build translation under our reading skill so that we can strengthen and increase our skill. There are 4 lessons in the section. Here it is. First, getting the essential information. The first step to increase our reading comprehension skill is to get the basic information. And how we could get that basic information, we have to learn what the fact is. Anybody want to explain to me what the fact is, maybe? Alright, I guess not. So, next. The fact is something that we know for certain to exist, to have happened, and to be true. For the example, the sunrise from the east. All people know that the sun will rise from the east. That's the example of the fact. And the second is finding the main idea. Just like we have something to say when we pick up the phone and what we call someone, the writer also has something to say to the reader when he picks up the pencil to write. That the writer motive is called main idea. The main idea based on the book is the general idea that comes from our quote, the paragraph, or passage. And an assessment about the subject. Here, the subject is what is the passage about. And the first lesson is defining vocabulary and context. Sometimes when we read a book, maybe we miss some unfamiliar phrase or unfamiliar words that we don't know what to mean. We could get a dictionary in our look up the meaning, but if we in a situation like if we read on the class maybe or we forget to bring the dictionary, How can we understand that unfamiliar word? So, how to define that vocabulary? So first we have to filter the unfamiliar word. So that we know that that's the unfamiliar word, and we have to try find the clue. To find the clue by seeking the meaning of the surrounding words around that unfamiliar word. That's in our opinion. Writers usually put their opinion in their book. In order to do that, to support the opinion, he or she usually put the facts to support it. We have to compare the facts and opinion. That's the difference. The main difference is the fact and opinion is the difference between the thing that we knowing and thing that we believing. So something that we believe is not something that certain that has happened or has to be true. Okay, maybe that's all from me. Thanks a lot for your attention.
Okay, that's the first presentation. And the first presentation is to talk about building a strong foundation in reading. And we get 4 listening here. First is find the facts in what you read. Second is find the main idea. And the third is determine the meaning of words from text. And the last is distinguish between fact and opinion. Okay, to begin with the section 2 of this presentation, I call upon the second presenter who will come to the stage. Dia Ayunisya Lati. This is about. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Morning.
The opportunity this morning, I will explain about structure. Okay? Maybe, what do you know about structure? Anybody know? Anybody know about structure? Okay?
I think something that will sentence or also paragraph. Something that membangun.
Okay.
That is good and short. And in here, I will explain about structure. Structure is very, very important when we read a text, a newspaper, a paper, and the others. Structure is often used to improve reading comprehension by helping you to see what is most important in writing and reading. In every day, trouble finding in subjects in the reading, but for you to learn how to read and find subjects quickly, we have often read practice reading speed and apply in every day with correct subject, correct chapter, and seriousness in learning. We have definitely be a good reader. Okay. And the next is chronological order. This lesson focus on one of the simple subjects. The writer use chronological order, the arrangement of events by the events in which the occur. And the next one about order of importance. The first is most important to least important, and the second is least important and the most important. The following paragraph, the writer starts with that is most important, hoping that by putting this item first, hoping
the reader will be sure to remember it. Okay, and the second is least important to most important. Continue your study in the of the structures in a reading skill, in the reading material. This point show you how rather use order of importance from least important to most important, or from most important to least important. Okay, the next lesson is similarities and difference, how comparison and contrast work. It means here is then they compare and contrast the profile away of side by side, and they show how two or more things and the sum of difference when placed side by side. And the lesson explores another organizational pattern writers often to use to structure writing their writing comparison and contrast. Okay, next. What do things happen? A look at cause and effect. One thing leads to another, then the principle behind cause and effect, understanding cause and effect, and the relationship between them will make you be a good leader. Okay. Sometimes in a compound mark, I am going to offer an opinion or an effect rather than effect. Okay. And the reader must analyze the idea and conclusion in the text. Okay? And the next is input from you to study hard every day. We make it a habit to read by using a good structure. Continuing, we will be a good reader. Without learning and trying, we don't have improvement in reading skill forever. So don't be lazy to learn. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me. Thank you for your attention and cooperation. Give applause.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is our second lesson letter. Let's talk about structure. In here we get four modules and again. First is chronological order. And second is order of importance. The third is compare and contrast, and the last is about cause and effect. Okay, to begin the section 3 of this presentation, I would like to call the third lesson letter to come to the stage. Very good something. Please give applause. Yes, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Wabarakatuh.
Okay, I will continue my commedia, and we will first of all try to start. We are seeing this on one point of view. Two, distance and two, self and one point of view. Point of view. Point of view is a perspective from which to enter the thing. The case of point of view, first person point of view, is a highly individual, personal point of view, in which the writer or reader speak about his or her own feelings and experience directly to the reader using the pronouns I, me, mine, we, our, and you. Second person point of view is impersonal. Diction. Second is diction. Diction refers to distinct words used by the author to express his or her ideas. Third is style. Style is the manner in which the writer expresses his or her ideas in writing. In writing, generally consists of three elements: 1. Sentence structure. Looking at the sentence structure means looking at the type of sentence the writer has used. 2. Degree of detail and description. Point 3. Degree of formality. The degree of formality of a piece of writing has to do with how formal or casual the writer language is. The last is proof. It's created by a combination of point of view, style, and diction. Proof is extremely important in determining meaning because, as we noted. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
The second shows you how to use point of view, diction, style, and one to understand what the writers mean. In here you get four more written again. First is point of view. Point of view is a perspective from which writer speaks. In here there are three types of point of view. One is first person point of view, like I, me, my, and us. And two is second person point of view, like you. And last is third person point of view, like he, she, it, they, etc. And secondly, that is diction. Diction refers to the specific words written by the author. Which has his or her idea. As you know, a word is has a both meaning, a denotation and a connotation. The third difference here is style. Style is a manner in which the writer expresses his or her ideas in writing. That is composed by three main elements. First is sentence structure, second is degree of formality, and the style, and the last is degree of formality. The last system is prose. Prose is created by a combination of point of view, style, and diction. Prose is extremely important to determine meaning because, as we know, a word, sample, or two words can have many different meanings. And depending upon the prose, in which section. Okay, I think it's the end of our presentation section. Now I open the question section and we make three big questions of this section. Okay, if you ask something, please raise your hand and introduce your name and your group. Okay, first,
Okay, so I'm going to ask you about a question. I would say something about your material. This is a very interesting for this presentation. For the question, for the first presentation, please don't just say about fact and the opinion. And how about the narrative text? It is consists of imaginary scientific ideas that the text can be used in narrative or not, and why it can or it can not be used in narrative or not, and the reason why it is can or cannot. Got it?
yes, thank you. Next one. Yes,
Why is it important? Because pakai bahasa Indonesia saja. Intinya, mengapa story itu adalah important, sangat-sangat penting untuk mengetahui, untuk memahami apa yang dikatakan oleh seseorang. Sedangkan kan banyak organ-organ yang ada di dunia kan dikatakan harus sama dan benar-benar seperti yang dituliskan. Jadi caranya kalau misalnya harusnya di English itu harusnya tone of breathing-nya sini, bacanya sini. Tapi kenapa kok logatnya itu berbeda? Kan orang Australia ingin berbeda sama kita, sedangkan kita sudah menganut logat Inggris. Jadinya kan kita bingung, kok kata-katanya seperti ini. akhirnya kita sulit untuk memahaminya. Dan
Okay, thank you. And the last one, you want to ask? We offer 3 questions. Have 2 in here. You want to ask? Maybe from Group A? Yeah. Right. Here we have 3 questions in here. First is from Sajjad from Group C. He asked about the seeds can use in narrative or not, and give the meaning, right? And second is from Lucasian from Group F. And the question is why focus is important. And as we know, we have 3 styles of entertainment. First is American language, British language, and Australian. Yeah. And the last is from Nuhat from A. And he asked to give explain of the 3 of the style and give explanation. Description. Okay. The answer I have gave in here. Please be focus to me and
Okay, tak ada.
okay?
Kat
This
dan betul.
is
Dengar.
speech. Okay, we don't have a word, we don't have activity to put in a speech in here, but we have a word. Now, I would like to let you building a speech in here with our word. Here is example. I have language. Language in here is so you have drilled a word with the last letter. The last letter in here is E, right? Language. Last letter is E. Now I will choose one of your group to accompany me in here to drill a bridge in here. Now I would like to choose the group A. Please give one of your members to accompany me in here. 2, 1, let's repeat.
come forward. And please.
Okay. You have anything here, please? Word in there. Yeah. Second is from B. Please come forward one member of you to building a word in here. Just a word. From the last letter in here. Last letter is E. So what word is the panggil for K or English. Yes, the last letter in here is A. You please come forward and finish. Okay, now I call the group D. Please, give your one member. One member come forward. Okay, come on. Please. Oh my God, we have error in this. Okay.
Okay. Again, I call upon the from Group E, please. Group E. Number one. Oh my God. Okay. What is from F? Number one. F. And one of you. Three. Sorry. I'm correct. The last letter is F. Therefore, from UB. One person of UB. One person of U. Yes. Sure. Sorry. And I call F again, okay, number one. Number is L. I call D. Come on, D. Number one of you is there. D. Okay. Come on, quick. Another one. See? Don't be scared, please. See? Yes, see? Please. See? Come on, don't be scared.
E.
Okay. Next is from E. If you want to again, but another. Please. Now from group E. Group E. Now I call B and then B. Okay. Now from E, group E. Nothing in here, group E. Not A, but E. Okay. D. That I call F again. Okay, now D again.
can learn more vocabulary.
Yeah. We can learn more vocabulary in this game. Okay? From the second game, I would like to your focus again to me. I would like to say silent C, silent C, silent C. And if I choose you, one of you, you may write one name of animal. Sky. In the sky, what animal is alive in the sky? Bird. Bird, yes, bird. And land? What animal? Land? Horse. Land? Yes, horse. And in sea, what animal lives in sea? Fish. Okay. Now B, focus to me. Silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea. Land. Sea sparrow. What animal lives in land? Come on. Fox, okay. Again, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea. Sky. Sky, what? Bird, okay. What bird? What kind of bird? More specific again?
Eagle.
Merpati in English?
Parrot.
What's merpati in English? Okay. Again, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea.
With Darwin.
Dolphin, okay. Again, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, land. What? An animal? Cat, okay, thank you. Silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, sky. Wonderful, thank you. That's good. Silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, we see sky. Sky, sky. Eagle, thanks. Now again, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, sky. What? An animal in the sky?
Butterfly.
Okay, now again, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea. Again, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent. Land. Chipmunk, okay? Maybe. Silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, silent, sea, land. Okay, that's the end of our game. Now the answer from the first answer is from our first presenter, John Malikul Kudus. Please give applause to him.
Okay, the question is to differentiate the opinion and fact. She asked if the kids can use it in narrative text or not, and give the reason. I think it can use in narrative text because narrative text it contains an imaginary sentence, so it's not contain any item or information and so on. So it's not contain any opinion and fact. So it can be used in narrative text.
Facts and information. like it.
Yes, from the second question is from Galo, okay? John again.
The question is, why tone is important? And the answer is, of course, the tone is important because kalau speak Indonesian and I will speak Indonesian too. Mengapa intonasi sangat penting? Karena walaupun kita mempunyai logat yang beda-beda, tetapi walaupun setiap logat itu berbeda-beda, tetapi dalam perkataan kita pasti mempunyai stressing pada setiap kata yang akan kita bicarakan. Jadi tetap ada penekanan walaupun logatnya berbeda. Jadi penekanan tersebut bisa mencerminkan apa yang ingin kita katakan. Contohnya kita akan mengatakan, ingin menyampaikan dengan suasana yang bersemangat. Jadi stressing kita lebih pada mengajak dan menyemangati dan lain sebagainya.
Yes, thank you. From the third question, the answer is from Felix. If you go back to the degree of itself and the system of writing, both of them are